Perfect.
Okay, welcome everyone to another session of RWBY, another talk about RWBY, and boy, this will be a talk for the ages. I'm
Because
here with,
this was a crazy episode. My name is Zack. How's it going?
It was a great episode. Alberto couldn't join us this week. He's driving back from Boytan. He took a trip home this weekend, so
he did?
He's unable to make it. But we can. I took his ideas and incorporated into mine, like I did for Zach's last week, and we have a lot to talk about. So let's jump right in here. Blake is.
This
my new
episode was
girlfriend.
primarily.
I love her. I love. Can crush for her.
Can crush for Blake Belladonna.
I tried to do a bottle crush, but the bottle's too big.
Yeah, I don't have any cans to crush. I'm sorry. I've disappointed you.
I don't have any cans around me, but okay. Her new outfit is amazing. I love it.
Why do they all have boob windows now?
Because it's better.
Thanks, Rooster Teeth.
They're trying to make it more anime-like, I guess. Like, they're really just trying to make it more of an anime.
Oh my god, just make it a good show.
It is a good show.
Well, just keep doing it. You don't need to make it more anime. Anime sucks.
I am Japan. I
am anime. Arigato.
I was just watching Jesse stand up before this.
Wow, this doesn't have anything to do with RWBY. Let's get back into the
Let's
RWBY.
get back on track.
So how did this episode start? The boat?
So Blake, is on the boat. She's clearly has a lot of like PTSD and angst because she's like constantly like on edge, jumping around. I don't know.
Mainly angst.
It's hot. I like it.
But Josh is turned on.
Okay, so obviously she has the whole talk with the captain, which isn't really
consequential.
Consequential, but it was a nice conversation. But she gets rid of her bow. She says, "I guess I won't be needing this anymore," and throws the bow to water, and I'm like,
it's gone.
I got like fucking chills. Again. It was great. But then
the Grim fucking pops out and eats it.
But I think the thing that was interesting about this scene is that even though they're on the ship at the intro, it seems like Blake's family isn't going to be on the ship, and we're just going to meet them in Menagerie.
They'll probably come on at port. I think it showed that they were at port in the intro.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Because I was like, I thought they would be on the ship, but I guess not. And should we just go through all of Blake's thing and then go to Yang and then go to... Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, so obviously that... And obviously I knew right away that the cloak guy was going to be Sun. I had no doubt about it. Like, no shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I knew he was coming, clearly, from the intro, but I thought it might have been her mom. Her mom? Yes, exactly.
So like... and also there's obviously that cool fight with the Grim, but why do you think the Grim attacked the ship specifically? Because there was no like really fear, like Grim are attracted to fear. There's no really fear on the ship. Like, do you think it was? Do you think it was just like random, or do you think it was sent after Blake?
Do you think it was Blake's anger at Sun? She's like, "What are you doing here?"
But it attacked before that.
Did it?
Yeah. Because remember, she said that, "What are you doing here?" As they were.
Well,
fighting.
you don't need to say it for the Grim to hear it.
No, but Sun didn't reveal himself until in the middle of the fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe
it might have been that
fear. Her fear of someone stalking her.
It might have been her fear. I guess the idea is that it was sent after, but I don't think it was. Like, I don't think that, because I don't think it really, other than Adam, I don't think any of the big bads really know who Blake is. You know what I mean?
Are there teenage Grim that are attracted to angst?
I could be. But hey, that's just a theory.
A gay theory. See you again next time. Why I gave the Pope RWBY.
But yeah, the battle was pretty cool. I liked it better than the first episode battle.
I didn't like it very much. It was not good.
Yeah, battles aren't really like my favorite thing. You know what I mean? If it's a battle between two characters, then it's usually more interesting to me.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't. It's like when they're fighting Grimm, I kind of zone out a little. I don't really like.
This
Yeah,
one
I'm not
was
fully immersed.
Yeah, because nothing bad was going to happen. They were going to beat the Grimm anyway. It was all like
Yeah.
floaty. Apparently, Blake can like fly now. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just an okay average battle.
It was okay.
Yeah, the Grimm was pretty cool. I mean, I don't really care about it though. But yeah. So and also obviously they have the conversation with Sun. After that, she has a conversation with
And
Sun.
she
after
slaps
that,
him.
and she slaps him.
Josh
which,
wishes he was Sun.
I wish I was Sun, but so it's revealed that Blake is not going after the White Fang yet. What originally my idea was that she was gonna go after the White Fang, and she happened to run into her parents on the way. That's what like I thought was gonna happen because of the intro. But it turns out she's just visiting her parents to recoup.
I'm like 90% sure she is actually going to the White Fang. She just didn't want to say it.
You think?
Yeah. I think it's like a personal thing.
That could be. I could see that. I feel like Blake definitely has regressed to like early Volume 2 Blake. You know what I mean? When she was all angsty and shit. She's definitely regressed back to that since.
Well, some bad stuff has happened.
Yeah, obviously, but like, yeah, and it's kind of sad. But I mean, that's probably what would happen in real life if that shit happened to someone. But Sun, like it's real that Neptune, Scarlet, and Sage are back in Mistral. I just got an email. A copyright claim was created for one of my videos, but I can't check it. So.
Ooh, which one was it?
I don't know. I'll check after the podcast.
All right.
But so.
I mean, I can check.
Neptune, Scarlet, and Sage are back in Mistral. I still always get confused about the names of like places.
Where were they? Mistral?
Yeah.
Mistral is where that's Is that the one? That's the one that's to the right of Vale.
So that's where RWBY and.
That's where they're headed.
But they're on that continent already. I assume RWBY.
Did they pass over
the...
from Vale's continent to Mistral's continent?
I feel like they are, because in the intro, like they're at the map, it goes to that continent for RWBY.
But like in the intro, have they passed it yet?
I feel like they are on the other continent, because like I don't know. I mean, there's obviously not confirmation, but it's been how many months since the end of Volume 3? Like, have they not gone to the other continent yet?
I'm not sure.
I guess could you like look it up while they like just look up what the, because Mistral is that other I'm gonna look it up.
You know what we need? We need a World of Remnant poster.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking it up right now, because this will make everything a lot more clear, because I always get confused when they say things, because there's the kingdom, the continent, and the school.
Yeah, and they're all different.
I'm trying to find a map with the names. Okay. Okay, so... No, I'm looking at this completely incorrectly. Fuck. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Okay, Mistral is the continent. No, Mistral is the kingdom.
Yeah, no. Wait. Mistral's the continent?
No, it's not.
No, it's a school, right?
No. Isn't Haven the school?
Yeah, it's the capital.
Or the kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mistral's the kingdom. Yeah. Then the continent has some other name. I'm just gonna RWBY continents. The continent has another name. We're talking about this crap.
Oh, they just revealed it.
The continent has another name, and so the kingdom is Mistral, and the school is Haven. So they're going to Haven. So I'm thinking Neptune. Do you think Neptune, Sage, and Scarlet are gonna run into run into Ranger.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like that's going to happen at some point. Maybe when they get to the school, or maybe when they get closer to the school. I feel like they're probably going to team up at some point. But honestly, that's pretty much everything on the Blake side. That's obviously my favorite part of the episode, but there's not really much substance there, in a way, compared to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is that she got rid of her bow. That was great, and Sun and her going on a journey together.
Yeah, but her part was great and all, but I think the Yang part was where this episode really picked up. Am I right?
Oh, it was brutal. It was hard to watch.
Hard to watch? Not really. I thought it was nice. I thought it was good to finally see her back.
Yeah. She's super fucked up, as I expected from the intro, obviously. She has a lot of PTSD and shit. But I guess in the beginning she was watching the news, and there was a couple of things out of that. Pretty much Beacon is still fucked up. They can't. They haven't been able to fix it.
The
It's
CCT is still down.
Yeah. And then all air traffic between kingdoms has been banned. So that means they're either going to have to take a boat, or that's it.
Yeah, it's all boats.
Yeah. Which, if air traffic's banned... I don't understand why air traffic would be banned and boats not.
I think because they're just utilizing all air traffic for evacuation, is what they said, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah. But then we get Gotta Be a Dad, Taiyang Xiaolong. Taiyang Chatfield.
And already... He kind of does remind me of Sean.
He does.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's it. Gotta Be a Dad,
I can't believe
Xiaolong.
they already have the robot arm. Exactly as I called it in the fucking cast that we did after Volume 3.
Yeah, it was pretty she at some point she's gonna get a robot arm.
But I
think the challenge is gonna be getting her to put it on though.
Huh?
I think that's gonna be the
But
challenge.
didn't I say Ironwood is going to send her a robot arm?
Yes, you did. You said those exact words.
Yep, and
you predicted it.
It fucking happened.
Yep.
It's real life. We did it.
Yeah, I think that her challenge is going to be actually putting it on. I think she's going to have a hard time. You know what I mean?
I really hope she kind of learns to, function without it. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, you think, if she didn't put it on, it was just I can do this without it?
I feel like maybe she'll put it on and then eventually take it off when she doesn't need it anymore. I think that'd be cool.
Like how Blake took off her bow.
Yep.
But with Yang... with an arm. But yeah, the entire time Taiyang was talking, I literally just saw Bernie. I couldn't...
Yeah.
Didn't see her.
That's a little bit of...
Hi, Taiyang Xiaolong.
Oh, hi, Taiyang Xiaolong. It's not the fucking voice. Oh, we After Effects it. Oh yeah, Baba.
That's literally that whole
yeah,
scene.
Yang. Oh yeah, I know Yang.
God.
I
Go watch
have
The
a
Man from
Bernie,
Mega 64.
I have a Bernie
The
Burns
Man from
signature on my
Boston.
RWBY poster up there.
Not actual Bernie.
Well, the man from Boston's Bernie, the one that Barbara.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
we'll After Effects it.
Yeah. So, I feel like the bulk of this podcast is going to be the final part of the episode.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Some shit is happening.
So
and
much shit.
I don't
So-
like it.
I assume what's going on is with her healing process. Remember how she that bug came out of her glove
Yeah.
last? I think that's the bug's probably in her body, and it's what gives her powers. I assume.
Yeah. But
So it's some sort of parasite. So it's pretty much feeding off her, but she has to sort of what Salem was saying is that she has to
make it respect
assert
her.
dominance over her.
Yeah, or else
Yeah.
it'll take her over. I
Yeah.
assume.
So that's pretty interesting. Do you think it's a Grimm, or do you think it's something else?
It's definitely a Grimm.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at the design of it, it's exactly like a Grimm.
Yeah, so it's some weird type of parasite Grimm, I assume.
Which are in the manga, apparently.
They were. I don't even remember.
Apparently.
I read like the manga chapter in like 5 minutes, and I just never think about it.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily canon, but there are indeed Parasite Grimm.
Oh, no, I think I remember. Something must out in that. Yeah.
Anyway, but that's not the thing that that spooked me. I don't really care if Cinder gets eaten by a parasite.
Duke of Spook.
Yes, the epitome of the Duke of Spook, the fucking jellyfish Grimm. I hate it. I hate its guts.
Do you think like that grudge noise that it makes? It goes like. It's like the exact sound clips from the Grudge, but
hey,
we just need SpongeBob
for the intro.
Fish it.
For the intro of this episode, put that sound over over the floating Grimm jellyfish thing.
You going?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah. So, what is? You think it's a Grimm?
It's definitely a Grimm. Did you look at it?
But I feel like, what if I feel like the Grimm might be modeled after something else? Do you know what I mean?
Wait. Okay. So you think?
Like, do you think there's like some sort of higher thing that the Grimm are modeled after?
No, I think we're just seeing young.
It was
basic. Grimm.
But what was it? It was like It seemed like a communication kind of thing.
It's a fucking.
Like
it's like a Grimm jellyfish thing.
But it gave her information.
She was talking to it because. So Salem's got to be some sort of Grimm-like creature, right?
She's a Grimm. I assume she's a Grimm human hybrid.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Do you think? I know she it seems like obviously from this episode she has control over the Grimm, but do you think she created them?
I don't even know if she has control over them.
No, because she's like. I don't. Yeah, because she's like. Didn't she say bring more reinforcements to Beacon?
Okay, maybe. Okay, so she may have control over
the spawning point.
Yeah, them becoming things, but. If she had control, she'd just take over. Then the parasite wouldn't be an issue, right? If she could just make it do whatever it wanted to, whatever she wanted it to do.
That's true. I think, honestly, I don't even know if she created it. I think maybe she just has the ability to, not necessarily control, but, make them spawn in certain spots, maybe.
Yeah. You can put that black goo down, and I assume they'll spawn.
Yeah, that black, oil shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, Cinder is such a liar. She Ozpin is obviously a liar.
I knew for so far before, when Salem actually asked, when she said, she's like, I have a question. I'm like, did you actually kill Ozpin?
Yeah. So do you think Cinder actually thinks she did do it, or do you think she's lying? I think she's lying. Out of fear.
So, but yeah, I really don't know at this point. I'm gonna be honest. Could go either way.
What's up? But yeah, I'm really not sure though. I don't know.
I still don't know where exactly Ozpin is. Probably near that forest boy girl thing.
I don't know. At first I was all gung ho on that kid
girl.
Is Ozpin, but I think it might be a maiden. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's the maiden, and he is near.
Maybe
Ozpin
keeping
is
an
set
eye,
up.
from the cabin.
Well, that's where he went after this all went down, because he can't stay in Beacon, right?
So you think he went back to the? I think they're making it pretty clear that he's the wizard.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think that's I've that theory's become so common that I feel like it's
his name is Oz.
Yeah, it's one of those worst kept secret kind of things where it's with Penny being a robot.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Ozpin being the wizard from the story is the worst kept secret in RWBY.
This is definitely the next worst kept secret.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so I think Ozpin is 100% alive, and he's gonna. And so she says send reinforcements. The relic is definitely there, referring to Beacon.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the relic?
I think it's one of those things we just don't know yet. like the maidens.
Okay.
You know, it's got to be
See-
like some magical item that does something.
That's what I assume.
I can't elaborate anymore because we have
So you think
no idea.
But does that mean the original invasion was an attempt to get the relic, or do you think that's just something they found out after, like? While they were there, maybe one of them found out, oh, the relic's here too.
You know, it may have been. Did they ever say what their motive was? Other than, like, sending the world into chaos?
I don't know. Yeah, they never really did. It seemed like getting the Fall Maiden's powers was one of the motives.
Yeah.
Getting the Fall Maiden's powers.
You know, Salem does say, Cinder is our new Fall Maiden. You know, me that says...
That wasn't, like...
It says that it was, like, ulterior to the, it was, like, secondary to
mission.
the cause.
Yeah, and obviously I feel like killing Ozpin was part of it, too.
But, like, Salem has to know that Cinder can't kill Ozpin.
So, but, like... I feel like... You're right, but, like, why is she just getting pissed about it now? Like, why didn't she get pissed about it right away?
I don't know. She was talking to him after it happened, too. Like...
That's true.
I feel like she has to know that he's alive.
And she's just testing Cinder. Do you think she's just testing Cinder?
Probably.
Yeah, and then at the end she says, "What are you planning?" Do you think she's referring to Ozpin, or do you think she's referring to some character we don't know yet?
I think she's talking about Ozpin, right?
Yeah.
She knows he's alive, out there somewhere, doing something.
Yeah, she's like, what? Like, she's like, I think that's what she says, right? What are you planning?
Mm-hmm.
My initial thoughts is probably Ozpin, but I also thought maybe Raven could be a possibility, but I don't know. I don't think that's... I think they were just talking about Ozpin. I feel like it's probably Ozpin.
Yeah. Do you think Salem...
So it must be
Do you think Salem can read minds?
I don't know.
I mean, it would make sense with her being able to just, like, telepathically talk with Ozpin. And, you know, anything else.
She might be able to. So, like, when you think she's just testing Cinder, and, like, when Cinder says no, she's like, fuck you.
Yeah, and if
like,
and if she honestly, like, thinks that she killed him, she'd know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Cinder's bluffing or if she just thinks and is wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
guess we'll see.
Only time will tell, yeah. But that ending part was just so much information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was honestly a pretty quick podcast, so if you have any ideas, theories, anything we want to talk about, I guess now is
I mean
time.
I think I just want to go back to this jellyfish thing because I'm so interested. Like,
me too.
That was the thing that interested me the most about this.
Me
episode.
too, completely.
Just that one
yeah.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a messenger. I don't think it's like...
That makes sense. A messenger, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a communication thing. Like, I think she says something to it, and then it tells, like, some sort of other leader. Maybe a Grimm. I'm not sure.
But wait a minute. So we're saying that Salem can't control the gyms, but didn't Cinder control the Dragon Grimm?
She summoned it to her. She didn't control it.
Okay.
Like I feel like there's a difference between Salem being able to control every Grimm on the planet versus like being able to get one to do what you want it to do.
That's true.
It seems like there'd be a boundary there.
RWBY is such a genius show because, like, most shows I can sort of predict how the rest of the series is going to go. Like, but I can't. Like, I have no idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, with Game of Thrones even, like, I have in my head a map. I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but in my head I have, like, a map of how the next... We have 2 seasons left of Game of Thrones. I have a map about how the rest of the series is going to
Well,
go.
I guess the difference is that, like, in Game of Thrones, if you were as far into it as you were into RWBY, which
That's
is, like...
true, yeah. Like, we only have 2 seasons left of RWBY. We've had 6 seasons.
We're, like...
2 seasons left of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
We had 6 seasons of Game of Thrones with 10 hours in each season. Like, it's different.
This will probably be the equivalent of like 1 or 2 seasons in. Would you know how it's going to end from there?
No way. Yeah, you're right. Man, this show's so good. That Grim thing was like weird though. I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it.
I love how like
SpongeBob
scared
needs
they
to
were
fish it.
when it like floated in.
Yeah, they were like, huh. Fucking, I don't know about Mercury, but fucking Emerald's definitely going to defect. Like,
Absolutely.
I feel like there's no doubt about this.
That's the fourth worst kept secret in RWBY, which is Emerald is not a bad guy.
What's the third and the second?
Well, the third was that Ozpin's the wizard. The second was that Penny is a robot, and the first was that Blake is a faunus.
Oh, that's true. It's true, yeah. I didn't even think of Blake was a faunus.
No, but they
didn't
say.
You say
they
when
say
you first watched it,
commentary.
you just didn't you like think that when you first watched it, you realized that they weren't cat ears?
Yeah, I just kind of assumed she was a cat because they were animal people, and she had cat ears, or she had a bow that looked like cat ears. So I'm like, she's probably a cat. Yeah, she's a cat.
I'm so happy she took off the bow. That was like my favorite scene of the episode.
I'm glad that she doesn't need it anymore.
She doesn't, because she's going to Menagerie, and we're gonna see her family.
My family.
Do you think Blake's gonna have like hidden siblings like Weiss? Or do you think she's an only child?
Like Boy Weiss?
Well, yeah.
Maybe. I don't like. Wasn't she supposed to be an orphan? Am I remembering this wrong?
I thought she was. Like, I guess they didn't explicitly say that. We just kind of assumed. Because they like.
She says like thing, I was raised by the White Fang.
Yeah,
so
that's what she
left.
said.
Like, they didn't die. She just left.
She might have been. Yeah, maybe she left. Maybe her dad was in the White Fang.
Maybe, but her dad was busy being the king of the underworld. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's true. No, but like, I don't know. Maybe her dad was in the White Fang. Well, I guess we'll find out when we see the parents. If not, the only other thing I can think of is just something she did while still living with her parents.
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now. I think she ran away to a different continent, and that's why she didn't have her parents there.
When she was a little kid?
Yeah, and she joined the White Fang.
Do you think the White Fang just like convinced her and like manipulated her into running away with them or something?
I don't know how it happened, but I think that is what happened.
So you think it's not going to be like a couple of years since they last saw Blake, but like actually almost her whole life since they last saw Blake?
Yeah.
That would be interesting,
right? Because
do you think they know that she's coming,
went to Beacon like directly after she got out of the White Fang, right?
Yeah, she broke the train in the Black Trove and then went to Beacon, didn't she? Yeah.
So she's going back to see her parents, having been accepted to one of the 4 combat schools in the world after, this. I'm sure they're going to be really happy to see her, as we saw in the intro.
So do you think they know she's coming? Like, she'd let them know in advance?
There's no CCT.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
I don't know how they'd know.
How is Weiss's dad going to plan the concert if there's no CCT?
I'm sure you can make calls in your own kingdom, right? It's just
true.
the cross-continental.
No, they said they couldn't communicate with the next village over between the 2 villages.
That's between villages. Like, everyone in Atlas, like, is in... The villages are outside of the kingdom, right?
I guess, yeah, everyone in Atlas is in Atlas. Like, Atlas is, like I don't think there's, like really colonization outside of the school.
I don't think they're inviting, like, peons from villages anyway.
But you don't think they'd invite anyone from, like, the different kingdoms?
You know we had concerts before there were telephones, right? You just send out, like, paper invites.
That's true, and...
Or just...
How is Ironwood communicating with the council?
I don't know. Maybe he's just
question.
flying back and forth.
Or maybe the council is in Atlas right now.
You think that would be interesting, since now apparently he holds 2 seats.
Yeah. Because Ozpin is dead? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
In Terabang. Hey, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
This was...
So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Wait, hold on. What was this cast called? I forgot.
Two fine-looking
two
brothers talk RWBY.
fine-looking
The fine-looking
brothers.
brothers talk RWBY.
Think about and
Usually
speak
there's
about
3.
RWBY Volume 4, Episode 3. Thanks for listening.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Go out, support your local cat faunus. And
Go to a shelter.
adopt a cat faunus. It'll be fun. Yeah. Good night.
Good night.